Welcome to the Lookup Project. In this episode, we'll be covering shadow depth of field. Depth of field describes what parts of an image are in focus and what parts are out of focus. You can generalize this by two types. You have shallow and you have deep. Shadow depth of field focuses on one particular area of the shot. So for instance, the subjects. And for deep depth of field, it focuses on the entire shot. So this is ideal for landscapes or establishing shots of the setting. Now, digging deeper into shadow depth of field, there is the term bokeh. Bokeh is a popular term in photography. It is originated from the Japanese word bokeh, which means blur or haze. If you watch any scene of a film or a photograph where the subject is in focus, you notice that the background is mostly blurry. Bokeh is what describes the aesthetic quality of the blurry background and the blur effect on parts in the shot that are out of focus. Now, this is actually really good to have because it takes away any distraction, thus leading the viewer's eyes gaze on the subject in the shot. A technique used in shadow depth of field is shifting the focus between foreground and background. This is called focus pull. Focus pull is a technique where, while filming, the camera switches its focus from one subject to another. Ideally, this is great when leading up to who or what is something important that the audience has to pay attention, since the camera can only focus on one area at a time. Let's look at the scene from the film Catch Me If You Can. In this shot, you see the character Carl Hanray, played by Tom Hanks. He's in the foreground, in focus, and the background is blurry. But when he turns his head to the church behind him, the camera shifts its focus from him to the background area. Focus pull is a good technique because you want to direct your audience to what subject is important and lead them to another. To put this in a different way, you're treating your camera as if it's the audience point of view. When we're looking at an object and continue to stare at it, we're giving our full attention. Try staring at a pencil, for example. You can't seem to pay attention to other things but that object. Shadow depth of field is a vital element in filmmaking because it directs the viewers to look at what is important on frame, especially in visual storytelling because it's an effective way to show characters up close and, in most cases, strong scenes where they display emotion.